And welcome to our second session of High Vibe Channeling on this February 22nd, 2026. We just finished a very nice meditation, Soft and Glorious, by Christine, with accompaniment by her dog. And now, at viewer request or attendee request, we're going to bring in the future Pleiadians and see what they have to say, which is always something that I'm interested in. And thank you all for coming and for watching. And we do appreciate you, dear humans, and the new faces which have come, which are not faces on the electronics, but are faces of light attached to grander beings in the overall scheme of things. And thank you again for having faith in us to come forth to you and for you. For indeed, these are times which, if you choose to focus upon them, are very troubling all around your planet. And we wish to just issue a short reminder that do not fret about anything which does not affect you personally. For if you are indeed safe in your home, in your office, wherever you end up going on your errands, and you have food, and you have shelter, then let all else go outside your world. That is your world, what your senses tell you. And feel free to send whatever energies which you wish to all of the participants and all of those who are suffering and all of those who are bystanders or do not have the compassionate outlook, we will say. But do that without being attached, for your vibration is what gets you through those thresholds of understanding, those higher realms which come calling, which are easily let in when you are at your best, when you are creating, when you are happy, when you are laughing, when you are embracing love of self and others. And for this particular session, we wish you to understand that your timelines exist on a river of change. For indeed, they do flow like your waters do. And indeed, sometimes they appear to be choppy. And there may be eddying currents. But in the end, they will always get you to where you need to go. So have faith that your ship, which we call your body, will take you there. And you can stop and see the sights. But the main thing is to focus on the glories at the end of your trip. And we are not necessarily talking about the end of your life, but we are talking about those milestones which you have coming to you, which you are progressing towards, which you have come here to help bring about and to explore. For indeed, open contact is not just a real concept. It has already happened. You are unfolding it in your own unique ways. You are coming into the knowing and the feeling that that is your reality. And for right at this moment, we are going to ask you to close your eyes and to think about that lottery that you just found out you have been selected to attend a special engagement with your galactic brothers and sisters. You are going to go and meet one of the we wish not to call them extraterrestrials, one of your new family. And it does not matter which one. But the important thing is that you have raised your vibration up enough. You have done the work that you need to do. You have earned the right to have this experience. And as you approach the meeting hall, you see all of these other faces which are beaming. They are all feeling the excitement as you are. They are all overjoyed, and their heart is almost bursting with the love energy which they know they will experience. For it is indeed something you have all experienced in your dream states, and it is being awakened within you. And you know this is why you came. This is why you have persevered through this life, and that all of the decisions which you have made up to now have all led you to this moment point, this glorious meeting. And as you politely go in, there are people there to guide you to any open seat which you see. You are comfortable. There are lots of excited voices and there are murmurings. And you are encouraged to think of nothing but what is inside that room. Everything outside is fine. It is nothing which you need to think about for this moment. There is soft music. There are fans keeping you comfortable. And people are having problems sitting still in their seats. They are all wondering and looking around the room. It is so exciting. It's finally happening. This is the moment. This is the moment. And then there's a slight drum roll. And everyone focuses on the front. But no announcements have been made. And then a curtain slides back. There is another curtain behind it. And then two people walk out, one from the right, one from the left. And they congratulate you for being in this moment and for being present. And to know that you are meeting family tonight. And then they both bow to each of you in greeting. And they face each other and they bow to each other. And they turn and look behind them, and the curtain behind the curtain opens slowly. There's a gasp from the audience. You are all so excited. You feel the presence. You see the being on the stage. He is looking around. He is smiling. He walks slowly. He does not need a microphone. He is soothing you all with his mind. He is connecting with you on a heart-centered way to your being. And he has learned your speech. And he comes to you and says, love to you all. That is our mission. You have opened yourselves up to receive this gift of yourself, of this connection, of this divine encounter, an interaction of peace between our species, which marks the beginning of a greater humanity, a greater galactic experience, a greater unity of consciousness. And we are bringing your higher realms with you. And you all feel that. And there are some who are overwhelmed for many reasons. They are okay. They are very okay. And he pauses as he looks around the room. And you notice, while you have been focused, that 4 more of those beings have come to stand in the 4 corners of this meeting hall. And they are all greeting you. And you can just feel the love. You can feel the love. And they tell you it is not time for the personal interactions at this time, that this was just a precursor visit because you have earned it. This is your future. But they have subdued their energies and they are working with you all to make sure you can safely handle their energies. For when they are coming at you with all of their glory and their open hearts, they would overwhelm you. And you will be invited back. For in another 3 of your days, you will have that face-to-face meeting. You will touch your galactic family. For it will take that long for your body to acclimate for the changes they have brought to you, the changes your higher self has asked for and planned for you to take hold. And they ask you all to close your eyes and to visualize them bending down and touching forehead to forehead. And they are giving you thoughts of love, of remembrance that you are a galactic light. And you have known about this since before you were a thought which manifested in your realm. And then the people who were on the stage, thank you for being part of this wonderful co-creation. And as you open your eyes, you see all of the extraterrestrials have gone. And you sit in stunned silence. You do not wish for that feeling to fade. For you know in your heart, in your mind, in your soul, you have changed. You have come into contact with more love than you could express before you sat down. You are indeed a member of the galactic family. You are indeed loved beyond measure. And after several deep breaths, you start to look around and you can see the glow on other people's faces. You can see more of their auras. You can see their troubles fading away because they cannot compare with the love that they are, the love they are claiming as theirs. And together, you will all have this meeting again. You will come to rejoin, and in truth will never be separate again. For you have experienced the oneness beyond your earth, beyond your human abilities, and you have joined with your higher self. You have joined with your planet. You have joined with all consciousness upon it. And you feel that kinship. And you know that nothing is stronger than that love. And you may stay as long as you would like. They will keep that room warm and comfortable. And they will keep the doors open. And we thank you for coming to meet with us. And know that this is your future being expressed to you. For you all, our galactic family, you are love beyond measure. You are us. And you are beautiful just the way you are, shining brightly. We are proud of each of you. We are connected to each of you. We rejoice you have brought us forth and shared your gift of presence. It is a gift to us and to all who are participating in this meeting. For you are never alone. You have so many loving beings who are always around you and observing you. They know what miracles you are. They know the transformations you are going through and your world is going through. That too is the love you are. And we will wait. And if you have questions or you wish to come through with something in your heart, we are here for you.
Greetings.
And to you,
Thank you for this magical experience.
you are most welcome. A glimpse of your future.
I was wondering, since we are always surrounded by beings, but we are in the physical and they're not, what kind of hints or signs can we ask for from them to make them more, understandable, or how can we more better perceive them?
You must understand that you have chosen this form for many reasons, and the connections that you wish are best served by saying, "Let me feel you in my heart," and you shall do so. And if you are open to messages, you may ask for them, but you may have to sit with that feeling in your heart. For there are many beings who wish to connect with you in that way. And they will make your body ready. And they will let you know that that specific frequency is for you. It is a gift you have given yourself. And if you listen to your heart, you will feel them. And thank you for asking about that. For they are not physical in the ways you are physical. But they will be. They are looking forward to that day to unfold, for they know it has already happened. You are already celebrating. You are just taking your time, literally.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for being us.
Thank you so much for this co creation. We appreciate you speaking with us through Ray. Um, my question is sometimes I wonder if I'm on the right path, um, if I, um, you know, somehow have strayed a bit, or what more can I do? Is there any way you can address this?
And you bring a smile to us in your ways. For we ask you with all sincerity, you are here, aren't you?
But it seems so simple. Is there more that I should be doing?
Yes, there is. Quit looking for anything besides being the simple fact you are in the right place at the right time, doing the right things. Solidify that knowing and perhaps investigate where those doubts came from and go back to where they originated and say, why, that was silly. I've been hanging on to that. Ha! Be gone. You're no longer part of my life. I'm replacing you with confident love.
And thank you so much for the beautiful visualization of our future. Um, it brought tears to my eyes. I really um, deeply felt it, and It was a wonderful gift you gave all of us. Thank you.
And thank you. And we rejoice at the gifts you have given us, for you have come with open hearts and supportive minds. And you have looked beyond your senses, and you have felt things, emotions, deep love, and you know that it is yours. That is a great gift to us, the gift of acceptance. And we honor you for that and for coming forth with your fears and do your best to pack them away and give them to the next homeless person who might need them.
I will gently move them along. Thank you.
We know you like the homeless people. You are a queen of gifts and compassion. And if there is nothing more, we ask you to sing the song that's in your hearts, to let that be a remembrance of this day, of this event, of this moment. And we look forward to meeting you. And although we are not physical and it will not be us in the flesh as you know it, we will be there when it happens. We are already celebrating for you and with you and with the other beings as well. And we wish you peace. And we wish you to remember you are love,
Thank
sent
you.
to share more of yourself with those of your kind. And all are your kind. And we
Thank you.
recede. They do pretty good on the fly, don't they?
Wow, what a beautiful meditation visualization glimpse into the future. Wow, I was not expecting that.
That makes at least two of us.
It's like
That was,
Christine almost prepared us for this.
yes, yes. You paved the way, Christine.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess that was part of the plan. It was all leading up to that real extravaganza we experienced.
yeah. You were the opening act.
Yeah, very cool.
I
I
thought
even have
so.
goosebumps.
And I really enjoy those because I'm getting intense visuals myself. And I'm excited.
What do you see, Ray?
I,
Can you share a little of what you're
I saw
experiencing?
I saw like a stone or a brick building, and all of the people who were coming in were just so excited. everybody was just so happy. And there were like several steps. And then there were people there holding the doors open and greeting. And then, they said, seat wherever you would like. And I went in and I found a seat. And I'm just looking around. There's probably 300 people or something in this meeting hall, and you could see the fans, and there's murmur of voices, and people they were excited, but they weren't nervous about it.
Just happy.
And then when the curtains opened, everybody was kind of looking around saying, oh, what's going to happen? Are they here? Are they here? And then the man and the woman walk out, and then they come and they walk towards the front and they say their thing, and then they bow to everybody. And they're standing, I guess, about 6 feet apart, and then they bow to each other. And then it looked like they might have said something to each other, and then they both turned back and pointed behind them, and then the curtain opened up, and then a being came out, and it waited, and everybody was just feeling it, and it was connecting telepathically with everybody, reassuring them and calming those that needed calm. And then it came up and it walked between those two, and it came to the front, and then it started talking. And then at some point, the other ones were just there on the four corners. It was like, wow. And then when they had everybody close their eyes and they bent down and they put their forehead to their forehead, and it was just magic. I just felt all kinds of energy going through me. And then, when they said, and then when you open your eyes, they were gone. And now we have to wait 3 days to see how the next chapter comes in. But yeah, that's what I saw. And then afterwards, nobody wanted to get up. Nobody wanted to
Right.
leave. Some people just couldn't even talk. They were just so overwhelmed. And people are passing tissues and, they're digging in their purses or wiping on their sleeves because there's so many people who were overwhelmed. And nobody wanted to really get up and leave. It was all, and nobody was really saying much because they all knew, they all felt what everybody else felt.
Mhm.
It was magical from where I was sitting. I'm glad I got to see that and be
Beautiful
part of it.
evening. Beautiful
Yeah.
Yeah.
evening of energy and light.
Yeah.
We received quite an activation tonight.
Yes. Yes.
At one point they calmed me because I started to get overwhelmed.
Mm.
My voice started to fade and I was starting to tear up because I was feeling all that
Right.
love.
Right. Right. I actually had tears in my eyes. I had to wipe away. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Fun, fun, fun.
Right. I noticed when you move your hands, there's almost like a
I was
glow
gonna say the
around your.
same thing. I was gonna say,
Yeah,
Ray, do
you
you
saw
see
the
your
same
own
thing.
glow?
I'm
Yeah.
watching your hands.
When you put
Oh,
your hands up, there's like a glow of light around your hands. Put your hands up. See, there's like a shadow of light. So move them
Right.
a
When
little
you
bit.
when you move them, you can
oh, yeah, I
not
see
so
that.
much right
Do you
now,
see
but
it?
when you were
Yeah.
more coming out of it, you've got to look at the replay.
Yeah, I
It
don't
was
know if
quite
it's a,
Oh,
apparent.
yeah,
I
I
see
don't know
it.
if it's just a reflection of the light, but the only light is behind my monitor.
Right.
Well, you're glowing. I've seen
Right.
it before while you channel in the past.
Mm,
Neat.
Yeah,
yeah.
interesting.
I like it. Gee, should I bring in somebody else now? We still have time.
Sure.
Well, I think I'm going to wrap this one up.